Who will replace Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes? With the shocking news that Lewis Hamilton has COVID-19 and will miss the Sakhir Grand Prix this weekend, the opportunity of a lifetime has come up for one of the drivers in this list to get behind the wheel of the fastest F1 car to have ever been built, and most likely will ever be built. Absolutely no pressure at all, lads. Stoffel Vandoorne. Mercedes have two test and reserve drivers, one of them being Vandoorne. Out of the two of those drivers, Vandoorne has the most recent F1 experience, having driven for McLaren until the end of 2018. He currently represents Mercedes in their Formula E team and is testing with them at the moment in Valencia. Esteban Gutierrez. Gutierrez is the other test and reserve driver for Mercedes. However, when Sergio Perez came down with COVID-19 earlier this year, it came to light that Gutierrez didn't own a super license. As identified after Hulkenberg was drafted in, a new rule came into F1 this year which stated that you needed to have done a test of at least 300 kilometres if you hadn't raced in F1 for the last 3 years. For Esteban, he last raced with Haas at the end of 2016. It's not known if he was able to earn a super licence, with Toto Wolff being quoted as saying that they have no plans to make it happen. Bet he's kicking himself now. George Russell. Russell is Mercedes' junior driver and is currently racing for Williams. He is the driver with the most recent experience, currently being on the grid and driving these 2020 beasts. Apart from his slip-up at Imola, he has proved to be a consistent and professional driver who might be trusted with the car keys to Hamilton's W11. This would cause issues for Williams though, meaning they would also be required to find a substitute driver for Russell who has enough super licence points. But deep down, I think a lot of us are hoping George gets the opportunity, and maybe he's firing up that PowerPoint presentation as we speak. Honestly though, if George gets the call up and still doesn't manage to score points by some mysterious power of the universe, I may shed a tear. Nico Hulkenberg. Mr. Super Substitute. Hulkenberg covered for Sergio Perez and Lance Stroll earlier this year when they were both taken ill with COVID-19. He has done brilliant jobs in both circumstances and also has ties with Mercedes, allegedly being offered a drive with the team for 2013 if Hamilton didn't say yes. With it looking more unlikely he'll be back next year, could this be the final opportunity for the Hulk to get a podium finish or even a win? Either way, he'll be sat on the sidelines waiting for that call-up. Nick DeFries. DeFries is the most recent F2 champion and alongside Vandoorne races in Formula E with Mercedes. He would be a familiar face and has proved he is quick, but seems the most unrealistic choice for Mercedes at this time. And finally, Matthew Gallagher. If you weren't aware, because Gallagher doesn't like talking about it much, Matthew has driven a 2012 Formula 1 car and there are rumours that he broke the national circuit record at Silverstone on his first attempt. It's unlikely he's been able to secure a super licence from those 2.5 laps he completed, but stranger things have happened. Hashtag Gallagher in. Whoever Mercedes go with, we're all wishing Hamilton a speedy recovery. There you have it, substitutions that Mercedes could go with to replace Lewis Hamilton this weekend for the Sakhir Grand Prix. Who do you think they'll go with? Could they go for someone else not in this list? Let us know in the comment section below.